Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial I'll be demonstrating how to create this pretty red and black striped cake. I have a 5-inch cake board stuck to an acrylic disc and I'm building my 5-inch cake on top. I'm filling in with hybrid buttercream. The link to the recipe will be in the description box below along with the demonstration video on how to make this. Mine's been tinted with some black buttercream. Build your cake, which is 2 cakes cut in half, so I have 4 layers in total, and now I'm creating the crumb coat, trapping any crumbs. The reason why I've started to build this on an acrylic disc is because the black buttercream can stain your display board, so I like to kind of work on this first and then transfer it onto a cake board. Create the crumb coat, pop it into the fridge for at least 15 minutes to set, and then pop on your final layer of frosting. I like to start at the top, making sure it's nice and flat, and then I'll fill in the sides. Notice I'm working with a small spatula here today. With any cake smaller than a 6-inch, I like to use a smaller spatula because it's much easier to move around the buttercream. Clean up the sides of the cake with your bench scraper, go around until it's nice and smooth, and then take your square frosting comb and go around the cake a few times, just until it's really indented in there, that texture. Once I'm happy with that, I'll take some of that red buttercream in a piping bag and fill in the empty spots. So there'll be raised areas and indented areas. You want to fill in the indented areas. Then take your frosting scraper and then go around the cake until it's all neat. So you literally just keep going around and around and around, scraping down that red frosting until you see the black. Go around enough times and it'll be perfectly neat. Once you're happy with the finish, grab your spatula. Yes, I'm very satisfied with that. Grab your spatula and pop that lip of frosting to the center. Just bring it right in and create those sharp edges. Grab your cake, pop it into the fridge to set for about 20 minutes. And in the meantime, we'll create our ganache. I have some dark chocolate and cream. There is a link in the description box on how to make ganache. You can head on over to that video to see how I did this. Melted it down in the microwave, and now I'm adding in some black gel food color. That was a lot of gel food color, but you do need it. Because we've used dark chocolate, you don't actually need as much as you would if you had used your white chocolate ganache. So just until you like the color. Popping my cake onto the display cake board and sticking it on with some buttercream. And now we're going to add on our ganache. I like to start in the middle and use a piping bag. I just feel like it gives you a bit more control. Once your ganache is about 1 centimeter away from the very edge of the cake, that's when I like to start dripping down the cake. And if you can kind of see here, I'm going back and forth in arches, kind of connecting that drip back to the main load of ganache at the top. Pop that into the fridge so the ganache has a chance to set before we decorate on top of it. In a Ziploc bag, I've added in some Champagne Gold by Creative Cake Decorating. It's an edible luster dust and Maltesers. Close the bag, give it a bit of a shake, and turn your Maltesers nice and gold. With a 6B tip, now that my ganache is set, I'm piping stars all around the outside. So what I'm doing here is creating a dam. And right in the center, I'm going to add in some gold pearls, some small ones and some big ones as well. Pop on your Maltesers on each dollop of red. And the cake wasn't quite done for me yet. I had to add something at the bottom. So I took some of those edible little pearls and just stuck them to the very bottom of my cake. They did stick, even though the buttercream had time to set, which was awesome. The larger ones I did have to push into the cake. Pop your cake topper on if you have one, and you're done. Here we have another awesome style of cake decorated with the square frosting comb. I absolutely love the color combination on this. The bright red with the gold looks awesome. The black just sort of breaks it all up. And I especially love how a drip looks on the striped effect as well. So a very easy way to create a black drip just using the dark chocolate. You've already got that dark color already there, so you don't even need to add that much black food coloring, which is awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you again on Tuesday. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. We upload a new video every Tuesday.